Good morning, good afternoon, home vlog.
Oh, it is. It's 12:01. I was gonna say.
12:01.
I was gonna say it's still morning. We did okay, but it's afternoon now.
Yeah. So we've started doing things a little differently. Before we were doing shift work as far as sleeping goes, and now we're both sleeping at the same time because he's sleeping a little bit longer at a time. Yeah, a little bit. It's like a little bit.
It's mainly because I have to pump breast milk every 2 hours.
Yeah.
And so it was hard to take care of him and then pump the breast milk because I have to pump like at a certain time, and he normally gets up around the same time that I have to pump.
Right.
So we had to switch it up.
Yeah. And so speaking of pumping, is refusing to latch.
Yeah, so we went to the lactation specialist a couple of times now, and she actually told us that most people just go once and then they get it, and then they never have to go again. But
Yeah. And she's like, you guys are doing everything right.
Yeah, so what you do when you go to lactation specialist is you do what you would normally do when you try to breastfeed, and then they kind of tell you, like, give you tips, like try this, try this, try this. And we are doing everything the way that we should be doing it.
Right.
He just
and
won't.
He like opens his mouth and he goes on, and then he's just like, nah.
Yeah, and I think that, so this is something that I wanted to talk about because I feel like other people may have the same issue,
right.
And I just kind of want everyone to know that you're not like alone, like that it's something that I'm also dealing with. But when we were at the hospital, I wasn't producing enough milk for him to get enough glucose.
Yeah, for him to get enough sugar.
Yeah, and so the hospital like made us supplement him with formula so that he had the right like glucose levels.
Yeah, they kept checking his glucose levels and checking them, and they're like, you have to give formula or else like you have to be moved down to the NICU.
Yeah, there was something that he needed more food.
Right.
And so I think because we did that, because we supplemented with a bottle, now he prefers the bottle.
Right. And they say that there's, like, our doctor has said there's no such thing as nipple confusion.
But babies can develop a preference.
Right.
So, and I think that he did. I think he did that. He likes the way that the milk comes out of a bottle faster, I think. Because as soon as we try to breastfeed, he has no interest in it.
He, like, sucks once or twice, and then he's like, no, I don't want this.
Because I just don't think it comes out as quick. Because when you breastfeed, they'll latch for like 20 minutes. But when you feed with a bottle, that's
like 5 minutes or so.
Right. So I really think that is the reason why he's not latching on me. And it stinks.
I think so too.
Yeah, it definitely stinks. I wish that the hospital hadn't made us do that, but I can't change it now. And
right.
So now I'm exclusively pumping, and which basically means that he's getting breast milk, but I'm having to use a breast pump to get the milk out, and then he feeds with a bottle.
Right.
And so it's been really tough because I have to pump every 2 hours, and that means that I'm getting basically like an hour of sleep at night.
Right.
So I'm not sleeping for like more than an hour at a time.
Right.
And it's been hard. I think that's been the hardest thing.
Yeah.
And then you've been taking care of him.
Yeah.
And so I think we're just both kind of, I don't know, not getting a lot of sleep, and it's been tough.
Right. So here's what I did. Before the birth, everybody kept saying, better stock up on the sleep now. And I was like, no, I'm going to reduce the amount of sleep that I get, so I'm used to it.
Yeah.
And so I was used to getting between 4 to 6 hours of sleep a night. And so I'm pretty good now.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm okay.
I feel like I'm not. I need more than an hour of sleep at a time.
Yeah.
But I know that it's something that I'll get used to. So I'm just waiting for that.
Yeah.
I'm waiting to get used to it.
The first night that we did it, it was very difficult. The second night, I think I did pretty okay.
Yeah, I think I felt better last night than I did the night before.
Yeah.
But I think the thing that is really more like that's harder for me is the pumping.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because it's really painful. And it's not supposed to be painful. That's what our lactation consultant kept saying. She's like, it shouldn't hurt. It shouldn't be painful. But it just is.
Yeah. And I think that was a little bit my fault because I thought that your flange was too big. And so I got you a smaller flange. And I think that it was too small. And that hurt you. And now you're just... It's just like always hurting.
But it's not something that you would know unless you try it. And so you have to try it. And you have to go through the pain to figure out what size you are and what... It's all trial and error. Right. Everything that we're doing right now is just trial and error.
Right.
So that's kind of where we're at right now as far as like the hard things that we're going through. But it's honestly like everything is all worth it. He's such a good baby.
Yeah.
Like he really is. He's very sweet. He's very we're still trying to figure out like what his cries mean.
Right.
I think we have it somewhat down.
Right.
So we're
a little bit.
I think we're doing okay. But he really is. He's just a good baby. He's very like he sleeps well. He sleeps through a lot of noise.
He's asleep right now.
That was one thing actually in the last home vlog that we'd put up, is that we were being very quiet, and a lot of you guys were like, don't do that, like don't be quiet. And the reason why we were so quiet in that one instance was because it took us so long to get him down.
Yeah, and he had just fallen asleep.
Yeah, so we're like, we're gonna be quiet because we don't want him to wake up right away.
And occasionally, like when we are loud, right when he's falling asleep, he'll like, and then he like fights it to go back to sleep. So we're like, I just want to be quiet just for this one, like, give me like 30 minutes of quiet.
Yeah.
And then
so
we
that's
can be
why.
loud.
But normally we're just like this. Like we're talking like at a normal rate, like a normal
volume.
Yeah, and he like the TV will be on, or like the computer, or some noise will be happening, and so normally we're not that quiet. But it was just in that instance we needed to keep him asleep.
Right. So something that we wanted to do today was we wanted to decorate the Christmas tree, but I don't know if we're going to be able to do that today.
I still can't believe that Christmas is like next week.
Yeah, somebody tweeted out there like, Christmas is 7 days away, and I was like, what?
I honestly, like, I don't know where, I mean, I do know, I was going to say I don't know where the month has gone. I do know where the month has gone. We have a newborn child, so like everything, time is like not real anymore.
It still feels like we were in the hospital like yesterday.
I know, it's crazy. It's crazy that he's going to be 3 weeks old tomorrow, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, tomorrow's Friday?
Yes.
Yeah, he'll be 3 weeks old tomorrow.
Wow.
I can't believe it doesn't feel like we were out of the hospital 3 weeks ago. Or in the hospital 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And I know this is like just how it is, that time goes by so quickly.
Mm-hmm.
And I just can't believe that he's going to be a month next week.
Right.
That's insane to me.
That is intense.
Yeah, I just cannot believe that. So, and he'll literally be, wait, in a week? Christmas is next Thursday?
Yeah, I think so.
Wow. Yeah, so he's going to be a month the day after Christmas.
That's not right.
Is that not
It'll be a month on the 29th. I'm so confused.
Me too. Wait, how old is he?
I don't know.
Will he be 3 weeks next week?
He is 20 days old. So in 4 days, he'll be 3 weeks old.
In 4 days? How's that?
Right?
I don't know.
What's 4 times 3? 21?
No.
24.
12.
12.
Wait, what? I'm confused.
Hold on. When is he 3 weeks old? How many days are in a week? 7. What's 7 times 3?
21.
21. So on the 22nd, on the 20th.
Is that right?
Yeah, so tomorrow he'll be 3 weeks old.
Right, so then he'll be 4 weeks old on Christmas. Is that not right?
I'm so confused.
How does time work?
How do months work?
What is math?
What is happening right now? Maybe don't do the thing where you don't get any sleep. So he was born on the 29th.
Right.
Right? 4 weeks after the 29th is the 27th of December.
But why isn't he a month on December 29th?
Right. Is that what it is? Is that how you do it? So like on the 29th of every month? Or is it just like up until 1 year, you just, or even past that? Because I know people are like, he's 18 months old.
I don't know. I'm confused.
Who is in charge of determining how old babies are? And why did you pick months? It was like when you were pregnant, they're like, how pregnant are you? You're like, 20 weeks. And it's like, what? How pregnant is that?
I don't know.
It's the same thing now.
But I think we're going to maybe wake him up here soon. So
He's been asleep for a little bit. He needs to eat.
Yeah, so we can feed him. And although a lot of, like, the rule is to never wake a sleeping baby. So what?
It's never wake a sleeping baby unless they're asleep for 4 hours.
Is that the rule?
Yeah.
But he hasn't been asleep for 4 hours.
No, he hasn't. So I guess we can let him sleep some more.
I think what it is I just want him to be awake.
Yeah.
Like, I want to hang out with him and I want to, like...
Wake up.
Yeah, but he needs sleep. He's a baby.
Yeah. I wish he needed sleep last night when we were asleep.
That's just the case. That's just how it is. He doesn't sleep when we want him to sleep. But
yeah, some of you guys give us some tips and pointers and like websites to go to like learn how to make sure a baby gets its circadian rhythm
oh yeah
down.
Yeah.
And we're gonna do that.
Well, we had the windows open. They're closed right now so that we're not like backlit. But we had the windows open so that he knows that it's daytime.
Yeah.
I don't know if it worked, but
He's just asleep now when it's bright daylight out.
yeah. So I don't know. So that's where we're at right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good times. I've been working on his comb over. I think it looks pretty good. Pretty good. He's got a nice little part right there. Look at that. Just like Dad.
Handsome boy.
The only difference is he's got a pretty intense rat tail. And when Jen burps him, I'll show you his rat tail. It's very long. Look at this amount of hair. There's so much hair right there on the back of his head. And he's making little grunting noises.
Hey, buddy. All right, here he is. He's awake.
Hello. Stop recording. This little babe of mine, he's gonna do a dance. He's gonna do a dance.
Yeah.
And yawn with a milk burp. Yawn.
This little baby.
He says, let's hug it out. Right? Oh, you know what that face is.
Oh, is he pooping?
He's trying to.
He's a little pooping boy. And then Bandit is right here.
There he goes.
Oh, is he doing it?
Oh, he just peed. That's for sure.
Oh no.
Was that what that face was? That was a pee-pee face? Oh, and a little stinky fart.
He's a little tootie butt.
This is the face he makes after he peed his diaper. He's like, change me. Change me now.
Yay!
Poop it out. He has socks on his hands because we've tried to file his nails and they're still very sharp. So he scratches himself. That's what all of like, this is a scratch and this is a scratch and this is a scratch. So he puts socks on his hands so he can't scratch himself.
But then his hands start to smell because of the socks.
Oh yeah.
So we have to like figure it out.
Well,
Oh, wait.
What?
What's he doing?
Pooping? We also have to, we gotta bathe him tomorrow. He got bathed yesterday, but he needs a bath tomorrow.
Yeah.
So, that'll help with your stinky hands. And your little stinky armpits. Mmm. Stinky armpits. Stinky hands. Stinky breath.
Stinky Bandit.
Stinky farts. Let me smell your feet too. Those smell good. But everything else? Stinky baby. Stinky baby. Stinky baby.
He's so active right now.
It's because he's trying to poop.
Yeah, we think that he's trying to work a poop out.
I don't know if this actually does anything, but one time I read that this helps them poop.
Yeah, it's like a little tummy massage. Yeah. Yeah. Massage that little baby belly. Get those poops out. Oh, yes, he's doing his little kicking feet, so he's trying.
Let's play the game. Guess why Tim's pants are all wet? Yeah, you guessed it. It's from a baby. And now that somebody's spit up all over me, he ran to his mom for comfort.
He definitely ran over here.
He's a pretty good runner. He's going to be a marathon runner.
I feel like he is going to be athletic, though, because he's going to be big.
He's very long and still, like, he's got baby fat cheeks. But he's like, I don't know, he's tall. He's tall and long. Slender?
He's having a rough day. I can't see his face. How does he look?
He's fallen asleep.
Is he? I'm sad that he had such a big spit up.
Yeah, it's weird. We're still trying to figure out, like, when to feed him. He was doing the hunger cues when he would, like, root towards my finger, and then I tried to feed him, and he's like, nope, I don't want that. I'm too full. And now the baby sleeps, so it's time for us to cook something. This is either dinner or lunch. It's kind of in between.
It looks so gross.
Yeah, it does. This is an orange chicken that we got from the frozen food section. Looks delicious. A big old ball of brown in there, and then we're gonna make some rice, and then probably some macaroni and cheese. You know what everybody says? The difference is in the cheese. Okay, it doesn't look terrible. Doesn't look the best either, but we'll have to see how it tastes. It'll be the real test of how it tastes, I guess, is how it actually tastes. But the real hero of tonight's dinner, brunch, and breakfast is this macaroni and cheese. It looks so good. Actually the orange chicken wasn't bad, but this looks amazing. I can't wait to eat this. And we're watching Saturday Night Live. So it's nighttime now.
Yeah.
Time has traveled. And I went to the grocery store real quick, got some stuff. Mm-hmm. But the one thing that I've learned after having a kid is that everybody's like, oh man, you're so exhausted from being a parent. But it didn't ever really sink in how you never get to like catch up.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
if you're exhausted right now, like say you're studying in college for your finals or something like that, and you're like, oh, I'm so tired. But then after the finals are done, you just get to sleep.
Well,
That
yeah.
doesn't happen here.
No, it definitely doesn't. And also, so while this time has passed, I was literally just trying to get him to calm down or go to sleep or just like lay down for like hours.
Yeah.
And that's the other thing is like, you just don't know what they want.
Right. He
And
just
so-
like woke up angry, and we're like, oh, what do you want? What's going on?
It's just like a guessing game, and you want to make them happy or make them comfortable. But sometimes you just can't.
Right.
And so it's really tough.
I know.
And then also, like, we should pan around the kitchen so you can see what a mess our life is.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's not really that much of a mess.
No,
It's-
it definitely is way messier than we normally like to keep the house. And it's just, like, non-stop messiness. And, like, the laundry doesn't stop. The dishes don't stop. It doesn't stop. There's no stopping.
Also, one thing that I'm not scared of, but one thing I'm not looking forward to is yesterday he pooped twice.
Oh, yeah,
And
he's
today
gonna have...
he hasn't pooped yet. And I just don't want him to have the world's biggest poop in the middle of the night.
Well, because you can't see.
Right. I wear contacts and my vision is horrible.
He's been wearing his glasses at night, and even with your glasses, you can't see.
I know. Well,
So
it's weird because like my prescription's so bad that even though everything's clear, everything is like smaller than it normally is. So like I'm still have to get close to stuff to see what's going on.
Yesterday, he peed in his face.
Yeah, twice. Once while I was cleaning up a gigantic poop, and then the second time he's just like, I'm gonna pee in your face now.
Oh no.
It was like that moment in between where you like take out the dirty diaper and throw the clean diaper underneath and like cover it. He's just like, boop,
Oh no.
right up my nose.
And I've been pumping, so I didn't get a chance to like...
You haven't had a chance to have him pee on your face
No, I haven't.
and then vomit on your pants
Not today,
and
anyway.
then clean up the world's giant poop.
No. Although, I have cleaned up a bunch of his crazy big poops.
Yeah, you have.
I really have. He's
You
had some
cleaned
big
up.
ones.
You cleaned up the first biggest one that he had.
Yeah, where it went up the front of his outfit. I think we told you guys a
And
little
you
bit
also
about that.
cleaned up one that went up the back of his outfit.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't had one that he's like a poop that's ruined his clothes yet. So
Yeah, it's been... I don't know. Today was kind of like a lot.
it was.
So I
Every
have
day's
to...
kind of a lot.
No, that's true. But it's fine. Like, this is just what it is.
Right.
And so we just have to kind of, like, get used to it. And I feel like I am getting used to it, kind of.
Yeah.
So-
I definitely got used to like the lack of sleep last night, but now it's hitting me.
I know, I'm
Like
so
now
tired.
that the sun's gone down, I'm like,
Me too.
and I'm dreading that poop.
Oh, no. I'm dreading having to pump again.
Yeah.
I think having to pump breast milk every 2 hours, it makes me so tired. And it also hurts, like,
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah.
So,
It was like it hurts because I think we messed up. I think we already talked about this a little bit. As I
We did,
I
yeah.
did the wrong size flange, and so
but it just stinks because I don't think that pain's ever going to go away because I can't stop pumping or I'll
Right.
become engorged.
and that
I-
hurts.
I don't know if we told you guys, yeah, but I became engorged, which is why I have to pump every 2 hours to keep from being engorged again.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah.
Good times.
Yeah, but it is, I don't want to sound like we're just like complaining because it is all for like,
Yeah, for the greatest thing ever.
right, yeah, like it's, I don't know, I don't want to, I feel like I'm going to cry
Oh
now.
no, don't cry.
I just love him
It's
so
totally
much.
worth it.
No, it really is. Like I love him so much. Like he is perfect, but I'm just tired.
I'll like walk around the corner and she's like 2 feet from his face, like, I love you. I love you. I love you. And
But
me,
I
I
just-
just sing songs to him.
I feel like I don't know why, but I'm like embarrassed to sing to him in front of you.
Why?
Because I sound bad?
Do you think I sound good? I sound terrible.
No, it's cute when you do it.
Because it's so bad?
No, it's just cute.
Thanks.
But I have to do these dishes or
Alright.
I'm gonna be like going crazy.
Sing right now.
All right, it is getting close to bedtime for this little guy.
Isn't it?
Isn't it?
Isn't it like 6 o'clock at night?
Is it? I thought it was like 10.
Oh no, it's 9.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say. He said it was 9. Sorry, I have the mic pointed at me. But, uh-oh, he's got a little dribble. But this little babe has been a grouchy butt all day. But this is kind of what our night has been all night. Is just trying to get him comfortable and happy. And, oh, there's a burp. He's just very gassy.
Yeah, he is gassy, but all babies are gassy. It's just like all you're doing is drinking and you don't know how to not suck in air while you're drinking.
Right.
So you just burp. This is a question that I had is when do you stop burping babies?
I don't know. Like, when do
Like-
they learn how to burp themselves?
Yeah, because like 6 months in, you can start feeding them food.
Well, if they're ready. I think
Yeah, if
that's
they're
like,
ready.
yeah.
But like, does that mean that they're like burping on their own at that point? I guess it's like when they stop drinking from a bottle, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know.
When is that?
Well, because babies who are breastfed also are burpy.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
I don't know. I have
You
no
got me.
answer. Yeah. I
I'm
have-
guessing a year's time from now, we'll be done burping him.
We'll see.
All right, so the night is drawing to a close, and as soon as this little baby falls asleep, I'm taking him upstairs to bed. Oh no. Is it happening? Oh no.
You got it? There you go. Is he pooping?
I hope so. He doesn't sound like, or he doesn't feel like it.
No. He sounds like it. Or he's just mad.
All right. For real, now it's happening. He's calm. He's falling asleep. So as soon as he's like fully asleep, I'm taking him upstairs, putting him to bed, and then we're gonna go to bed. So
Yeah. Oh, but I did want to say, I'm sorry that that's like this is all that the video is. Like, I
What?
feel like it's not a very exciting video.
oh, well, that's just our life right now.
I know.
Like just trying to get a baby to go to sleep.
But we are, I don't know. Thank you guys for letting us have this day at home, though.
Yeah.
This is something that I feel like we needed.
Yeah.
So,
So all in all, it was a fantastic day. Some
Yeah.
delicious, weird food.
I know.
And yeah. With that being said, we are off. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Wait, do you want to see the little sleepy babe? There he is. He's almost asleep.
Almost.
So close.
So with that being said, we are off, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.
And
Now it's time to pay the price.